Hey, welcome to Lake Erie Port of Call. Mike Jamison here with you. Show about everything that's going on in the Great Lakes and boating. And, it's just kind of amazing with all of the virus problems and everything that we've been having, how the insurgence of boating, we got a lot of people that are going to get into boating. We'll be going over, I'll be taking my boat, getting it all apart. And we want to show you a little bit about fixing your props. If you have some problems with your props, Tim Selz is going to talk to us here at Brenner 75 about some of the things we do. You know, it's been tough getting out and going out and having some fun, so we're spending a lot of time right down here at our dock. You know, we've kind of got everything set up. All the people just sit around and we have a really good time with people and having fun with that. But I'm going to show you some things that don't cost a lot of money to kind of dress up your dock a little bit to make it look nicer. Also some security with some great new camera products that you can put on your boat, and we're going to be showing you that, and also some cleaning things that you want to do on your boat that you definitely have to do, because if you don't, you're going to have a lot of trouble, like with your air conditioning system and things like that. We'll also be talking with Captain Chris, who's going to be with us periodically on the show about showing us some docking and things. As a matter of fact, hey, I think he's over here. You know, we all kind of just live down here. Hey, there's Captain Chris. He's getting his lines ready for our segment. Buddy, what is going on, man?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I know we got to be careful with the 6 feet deal. But real quick though, you're going to show us a little bit. You and I are going to do some stuffs about making sure we get your boat docked right.
That's right. You know, there's so many stresses on docking a boat. We're going to talk about one of them today, and that's line handling and having your lines ready when you come in.
It's going to be a great show this week on Lake Erie Port of Call. Well, like we were saying before, you know, we've kind of got everything set up here, and Dave, if you kind of pan over and see what we got here. I mean, it's not perfect. We got a nice cooking area, and we're gonna have Greg Huntermark on here one of these days from House of Meats, and he's going to talk about cooking for a bunch of people, because to be honest with you, with everything that's going on, it's kind of scary going out. So you have a few of your friends come down, you know, you do your compliance, you're really good, and you just sit around and you're outside and enjoy some meals and everything. But some of the things we've been doing here, and I hope Dave, I don't want him, the water's getting a little high here. Once again, one of the great things about being here at Brenner 75, it's these incredible docks. Incredible docks. This is something I did here, and it's kind of cute. This is one of the things that we did here at the docks. You know, it didn't cost a lot of money. We went over to one of our big stores, Walmart or Target or whatever. I think these things were $1 a piece. And they're solar powered. We just put them on wire ties. If we want to take them off, we can. If not, and you know what? They're not the greatest, but I'll tell you what, at night, we've got some pictures here showing you this. It's just so cool when you're bringing the boat in late at night. Boy, we're dock. We know exactly where our dock is, and everything is good here. But it's just one of those little things you can do when you're just sitting around enjoying things. And it makes it just a little bit easier for you to get out and enjoy your docks. It really doesn't cost you that much money at all. And I got into this, you know, I do a home improvement show, Let's Fix Her Up, and we've got coming up here on our next shows that are going to be happening here with our home improvement shows, security cameras for your home. And Home Depot had a really neat deal here with this Kami, K-A-M-I, equipped stuff. It's all Wi-Fi, and we actually put one down here on our boat so that we could see what's going on down here. And I actually have one in my backyard, I have one in my front door, and I have one right here on the boat. Now we're gonna move this camera. We're actually gonna put it up on one of the buildings here at Brenner, because it's so sensitive. when the boat's moving, it's showcasing every ounce of movement on the boat. But it is really kind of cool to have this here, and we know exactly what's going on the boat, and if there's any kind of problems or anything like this. These systems are around 75 bucks, and basically what you do is you mount it. It's got batteries. It's all battery operated. It's got 4 batteries that will last up to 6 months. Now, mine aren't going to last that long because I'm constantly filming things because it's always moving on the boat. So we're going to move things here because it is kind of, we're on a boat dock right now. But we'll get that problem solved and get that all sent. But I love it. I love the fact I can write on my phone. It's right on my phone, and I can watch anything that's happening on the boat. I can watch what's happening in my house and everything too. So KAMI is the name of the company that makes these, and they're really only about 75 bucks. And then all you do is you download the free app, and then if you want to, you can get into the cloud storage and things like that. And I think it's like $5 a month where you get 5 cameras that you can put on that system and use it. And it works out really, really good for us because if I'm down on the boat, I want to know what's going on when I'm not here, and it works out real well. And you know, one thing here on my boat that I'm just really hardcore about is, you know, everything's white on this boat, which I love. I love it, but you got to keep it white. You got to keep it as clean as you can. So when we come down here, we normally have, you know, some issues. We had a heavy rain yesterday, so I'm sure I'm going to have some water issues today once we get down in there. But just some things that I like to check before I get out here. Number one, you know, before you start your engines, before you do anything, always check your oil. You know, you probably get to use your boat maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, but you want to check your oil. You want to check on making sure everything. My system has an enclosed cooling system for the engines, so kind of like a radiator system. So you want to make sure it's got antifreeze in it if you have that type of boat. Make sure everything's cleaned out. Make sure your blowers are working real well, and everything's working real good for you that way. Now, as I take everything down here, I want to show you, we did some maintenance here on our boat with our air conditioning system, and I want to show you where it's at and what you should do to make sure you keep your air conditioning system in good shape. That's what I'm talking about here. This is our air conditioning system on our boat, and we took it all apart, and I've had the boat for 2 years. I never really looked at it, and it's got this has like a metal filter like you would have on your fan in your house, and you're seeing the pictures right now, and I mean, it was almost 1/4 of an inch thick, the muck and terrible things that were in it. And basically what happened, I bet you it had never been cleaned since the day this boat was built back in 1991. So it freezes the whole system up because it's not getting good airflow in there. So when it freezes that whole system up like that, it just terrorizes it. And basically all I had to do was take it out. I sprayed it with my hose and got it all cleaned up with the hose. You know, I put a little antibacterial in it there because I figured, you know, that's just, you might as well with COVID and everything right now. And now it's absolutely working perfect. We're keeping it right now here about 74, 75 degrees, and it works out real good. So that's another one of your things. And also, while we're thinking about it, if you've got a front berth bilge, you want to make sure that's all cleaned out and all your hoses for that are working too. It's mid-season. Those are the kind of things you want to do to make sure your boat's staying in really good shape right here on Lake Erie.
It's me, Steve,
Hi, Steve.
from Car Stereo One. Time to get your big boy toys ready for the season. Your boat, pontoon, motorcycle, golf cart, or side-by-side. I have a huge selection of outdoor-rated audio and security systems. Can't bring it to us? We'll come to you. Car Stereo One. Need directions? CarStereoOne.com. Turtle, hey, I'm skiing. Whoa, whoa.
I would have wasted all my days in a dream. That's where I know you'll always be.
Hey golfers, come play Toledo's premier public course. Heather Downs Country Club is where you belong in 2017. Heather Downs is a beautiful 18-hole layout with stunning views. Tee times are available 7 days a week with great rates. Want to work on your game? Our driving range and practice center is the best place to groove your swing. Try individual lessons with golf director Dan Sutton. Clinics are forming now. Go to heatherdowns.com or call 419-385-0248. Heather Downs Country Club, where you belong in 2017.
Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, President of Genoa Bank, a locally owned community bank providing a full range of banking services. At Genoa Bank, we believe a bank should do more than just conduct business. We generally care about the communities we serve, and we take our hometown commitment to heart. Our biggest investment will always be in you, whether it's a personal account or business. Genoa Bank is committed to outstanding service. We want to know you by name and help you with all your banking needs. Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally.
I can't tell love is everywhere. I can't get perfume in my hair. I just feel love is everywhere.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Want to take back control? A Generac home standby generator protects your home against power outages every second of every day, all year long, automatically, whether you're home or away. Control your power, control your life with a Generac home standby generator.
For a free estimate, call Schneider Sons Electric, 419-691-8284. Well, here with Captain Chris, we've got our 6 feet distance right here, and we're doing a good job with it. Chris, you're making a lot of new friends because of the show, huh?
I am. I tell you what a great show. I mean, real people doing real things on boats. I love it. I'm telling people about it, and it's great. I love every episode of it.
Well,
I was just showing about, told some people about the changing the names on the boat and how to take it off and put the new name on, because I just delivered a new boat for someone yesterday. So.
Oh wow, fantastic. Yeah. Well, you know, with this COVID and everything, we're probably going to do the golf or the boat show a little bit longer than we were planning on it. So we may be ice fishing on Lake Erie, Portugal. You never know. But seriously, you know, some of the things and what you're here for is to talk to us about it's basic, but it's just, you have to do it. You have to learn how to do the lines. You have to make sure that the people that are with you know what they're doing when you get them on the boat, and that's what you're really good at doing.
And that goes back to assigning jobs. If you have someone that's a guest on your boat, sign a job, but tell them what they need to do. And there's so many stresses at docking a boat, and what we're going to talk about today is line handling and how to handle a couple lines, some basics. We only have a couple minutes, so we're going to talk about that. But when you come into a dock and you have lines like this, that's no good.
Yeah.
And when you toss the line like that to someone that's on the dock, that's no good. And we see that happen so much. And so today what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about a couple placements of lines where should be. Last time we talked about spring lines, which is the most important line. But what I'd like to talk about today is if someone's on a boat, how can I safely get a line to someone that's at the dock? Okay. And so what we would do is basically this would be tied to the boat like this.
Sure.
And then you would just nicely coil it up.
Those are really good lines too.
These are nice, pretty lines, yes. That's the other thing. You want to have the proper line for your boat. I've seen people with a clothesline for their boats. And we docked a boat yesterday as a 37 Silverton at a gas dock, and they literally had like clothesline for dock. So anyway, so Mike, what you're going to do today is you're going to stand out there. You're going to be the person on the dock,
and you're on the boat.
And when you see me come in, what I want you to do is just put one of your arms out. And so guys, the whole idea of this is I am not throwing this at his head. I am not throwing this at his body, no matter how much I want to just like lasso him, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply toss this over his arm, nice and easy.
Oh, cool, and then you got it.
Then he has it. Then I can let go of that. Now he has this line. Now I can go to the other line and help the captain with that.
Well, let's see what that's going to look like on a boat.
Let's do that.
Oh, now we're on this big, beautiful boat here, and these are the boats I get scared of because of the docking, you know, and what you have to do. But if you realize, gosh, if you just take it slow and easy, and everybody knows what they're supposed to do, you're good.
You know, I find that the bigger boats actually, for me, are easier to dock because they're just heavier. Everything's a little bit slower. You have a little bit more time. They don't move as much when you move to one side. And you have more cleats to tie things off of. So what we have here is we have a cleat. Now we're going to simulate us coming into the dock. So the captain's bringing us in, and I am the line handler. So I'm just here for the day helping him out.
Right.
And I'm going to toss a nice line to you, Mike.
Look at that. Perfect. I didn't even get it wet.
Nice job. Now let's talk about that. If it doesn't go well, let's try one more time. If it doesn't go well and it goes in the water, which happens all the time.
Oh, you're going to get me wet.
You're going to get him wet, but you got to be careful because if you aim for his head, that's going to hurt. If you aim for his torso, that's going to hurt. And so that's why we say put your arm out and toss it high. Don't toss it hard. Nice and easy, up and over.
Boom.
And there you go.
Wow.
Okay. Now even if that line was wet, it would have got his arm wet. It would have been off the side. And I don't aim for his head, I aim off the side a little bit. And there we go. Basics of line tossing.
Well, Chris, once again, just a great thing, something for us to, it's so easy, but you just don't think about it. And when people get out on a boat, you know, there are just little things they need to know when they're out there. And I know when we can have you on the show, you've got some great things for us here. And I know you're going to help me out with some docking maneuvers and things like that, and some of the bigger boats and smaller boats. And, you know, give us your telephone number and everything.
Hey, 419-343-0251. On the Water Boat Training by Captain Chris. Give me a call and we'll set something up. There's so much we can do.
And you do a lot of evening classes for people.
I do. I like to do evening classes or during the day. I don't like to do weekends as much because it's busier.
Sure.
But I have 2 lessons today, and we're doing them Rossford and Pier 75, and we're going to go do a lot of different things. So anything from docking, slow speed maneuvering, to fast speed maneuvering, to working with your spouse and communication, to charting, to nighttime navigation, whatever you need.
Fantastic. He does a wonderful job. If you're interested in buying a new boat, this should be the day you buy the boat. You should get yourself set up for classes with Captain Chris here, and he'll help you to make sure that first time you're out on that boat, it's a good experience.
There's a lot to think about. Are your lines the right size? Are they the right length? You know, what about the wind conditions, where you're going? You know, yesterday I came back in 4 to 5 foot waves all the way from East Harbor. So, but we had the boat, we knew what was going on in the wind direction, and it was a great ride. So I also do in-class classes also. So that's something to think about in the fall, winter, and spring.
Fantastic. So. Thank you very much. We'll see you real soon.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Different problems require different solutions. Seagate Roofing and Foundation Services has been solving water problems for over 30 years. We have the expertise to provide you with the best solution. Seagate replaces foundations, straightens walls, lifts sinking foundations, and waterproofs basements. Get your free estimate before you make a decision, because you deserve to have all the facts. We are the local experts.
244 LEAK Seagate.
What can you expect from working with Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation? Our branch manager, Marty Bin, can help you navigate through the loan process with the service and speed you deserve. Contact Marty today to get pre-qualified. Make your home buying dreams a reality. Call 419-481-8696 to speak with Marty Bin today.
Components Plus has been supplying quality golf club components to club builders across the U.S. and Canada since 1989. Located in Southeast Michigan, adjacent to the Legacy by Arthur Hills Golf Course and Claire Batista's Golf Academy. Now, our showroom is open year-round with demo clubs, features, and our newest products available for the customer to try before you buy. Let Components Plus help with your own club building ideas.
3rd Street Cigar in Waterville is the only destination cigar store in the U.S. with 2 public and 1 private member-only lounges, premier cigars, pipes, tobacco, and much, much more. Now, don't forget to stop in. Tell them me, Mike Jameson, invited you in to enjoy a relaxing time, and they'll give you 10% off of your purchase. 3rd Street Cigar in Waterville. Great cigars, atmosphere, music, and much, much more. 3rd Street Cigars.
Hi there, I'm Nick with A Plus Building Maintenance, your Toledo handyman. Do you need home repairs done? Not sure who to call? Here at A Plus, we install everything from light bulbs to roofing. We're fully licensed and insured to protect you. We're also a proud member of the BBB. Please visit us online at ToledoHandyman.com. There you can see many before and after photos along with other customer testimonials and ask your own home repair question. Any job big or small, A Plus Building Maintenance, 419-478-1542.
Well, folks, we're here with Tim Selz. We're compliant, got our masks on and everything. We're here at Brenner 75 in the back room where they make things happen. This is that time of year people are calling you about their out drives, their props and things that have happened. And this has kind of been a pretty crazy year for props, hasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of stuff floating in the river right now.
What is the one thing, and you know, we thought we had a prop problem with our boat, and all it just turned out is we had some anodes that weren't set where they needed to be set, which was great for us. But I know you use a prop company that has been doing your props, and we just actually want to get them some props out because they do a real nice job.
Henry H. Smith Company.
And been around a long time.
Very long, yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, Tim. We're looking at an old, and this is an old outdrive you've got here. I mean, you guys service all outdrives, correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
And with what's happening now, like with the Evinrudes and things like that going out of business and everything, what does that do for you guys?
Makes it more difficult to get parts. You have to either go aftermarket if they're available or used. You don't really want to use used stuff, but it just depends on what you can find.
What are some things people can do like with their outdrives? I know I always said when I had outdrives on my boat, the best thing that I ever had was Pierce 75. Because you can take your boat out every day and, you know, examine. What are some of the things on an outdrive that you want to make sure, you know, if you think you might be having some problems? Or what would be a problem that they would have that you would know?
Well, I mean, when they start making noise, you have problems. But, I mean, obviously you do the general maintenance to them. You do the oils every year.
Sure.
And then just kind of look it over. Make sure your anodes are good, that you're not getting corrosion build up on it and issues. Make sure the prop's repaired. Out of balance prop will wipe out prop shaft seals. The outdrive should be pulled every couple of years, and the U-joints greased.
Check out
and check engine alignment. So it's just most of it's just general. Some outdrives have the water pump in the drive. Some are on the motors, but you just the general maintenance. Just keep up on it, and just when you do have a chance to pull it out, either winter storage or if you keep it on a trailer, just an eyeball, look for oil leaking or something that's out of place.
Well, that's one of the big things here. I know with your prop companies, if you do damage a prop, you basically can bring it in on a Tuesday and you'll have it back next Tuesday. I mean, they're very good.
In the summertime here, they run Tuesday to Friday.
Oh, okay.
So you can usually get it back
for the weekend.
If it's a fixable prop and they have it in stock, or if they can just fix it. Usually with you know, Tuesday to Friday. Friday to Tuesday, yeah.
Oh, that's a good thing here. Well, there is a lot of stuff in that river right now, and we've actually been getting a lot more rain, so you're getting a lot more junk in the river, so you got to be careful with that. And the great people here at Brenner 75 can fix anything on your boat, or they can just sell you a new boat. You like that too, huh?
That works.
You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jamison with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories. Mike Jamison and Jamison's Mobile Music would like to talk to you about your entertainment needs for your upcoming wedding or special event. For over 25 years, Mike has made wonderful memories, one event at a time. Professional sound and lighting and video for your special event. Call us today for an affordable package for your special day. 419-514-1302. Jamison's Mobile Music and Video.
Another sunny day by the water. But it only takes one bad decision to change the mood. Boaters operating under the influence of alcohol or drugs pose the same danger and face the same consequences as those operating a motor vehicle. They'll lose their license, face fines and insurance increases, and maybe even jail time. Impaired boating is impaired driving. There are better ways to spend a sunny day. Enjoy the summer on safer roads and waterways. Arrive alive. Drive sober.
There is only one place where you'll find scenic golf at affordable prices. Fallen Timbers Fairways. This golf course offers some of the best golf in Northwest Ohio for any skill level. At Fallen Timbers, they can help you plan for your next outing or event, or even improve your skills with their talented golf instructors. With their exceptional rates, Fallen Timbers is your first choice for great golf. FallenTimbersFairways.com. Easy to find, fun to play, right off Route 24 in Waterville. FallenTimbersFairways.com. Fallen Timbers Fairways.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio, Gladio Home Center.
Well, that's this week's show. Hope you enjoyed it. We got a lot more coming up for you this season. Going to be taking the boat out and doing some fun stuff and teaching you good things about where to go and some of the great things that are happening. And if you have a little story or something, you want to send us a video, send it to Mike at LakeEriePortacall.com, and maybe we can get that video on our show. I'm Mike Jamison with Lake Erie Port of Call. Take care. We'll see you next week.